Somebody post a number in the chat box. Any number, throw it up there quickly. Let's get to that goal. Now, let's not go bananas with the number, but it has to be realistic goals. What goals do you think you can, have or make with the system? 7,500. 7,500 is a large number monthly. A lot of leaders don't even make that. So that's a high number. But is it attainable? Yes. You can reach 7,500. We all can reach 7,500. But we got to be willing to push ourselves to a certain level. That's not going to be easily attainable. Can you attain it? Yeah. Yes. Of course. Because I don't know your worth ethic. I don't know what you're going to be putting into the program, or what you're going to be doing for advertisement, or what you're going to be doing to get your post out there. But is that attainable? Yes. If you even sign up just the right leader, that is attainable on its own. But let's just say 7,500 is our goal. How do we get to 7,500, ladies and gentlemen? Well, first of all, you have to fill your first structure with you and your team. I'm going to go through this quickly, okay? First of all, and how many of them did you sponsor? Let's say you sponsored 3. 3 because it's your first 3. That's all I'm going to put there for now. But no, actually, let's go with 5. We'll go with 5. Okay, you sponsored 3. We'll go with 3. There we go. All right, so 3, you got a matching bonus of 10, 20, 30. 10 for each of individuals. So you're making 225. That's not bad. You pull out the handy-dandy calculator. Your goal was 7,500, right? Now we'll minus 225 from that. We still got 7,275 to go. All right, so we'll leave that out for now. Now, you're in here, you're making money. You're making money. Not bad. You're not making a ton of money, but you're making money. This is still put some food on the table. Pay some extra bills, maybe go out, have a dinner, movie, or whatever. Pay for gas in your car, fill it up. Instead of a half a tank, now you get to fill it up all the time. You know what I'm saying? But now you're moving up. Now you're gonna bring these individuals here. Some of these people will move here. Majority will move here right away. Some people will move here and wait till they get in profit. But either way, you're growing. Okay, you're growing. So you have 5 people that did exactly what you did. Okay, you got 5 people here. You sponsored 3. Okay, now you're looking at your income starting to double and triple. Now, your team is growing. They're also bringing in individuals. So now you're looking at 25 people. Okay, it's starting to fill up. Not a lot of people. 39 people here. 25 of them have moved here. And 5 of them are doing 3 of them are doing exactly what you've done, because only 3 sponsored. Only 3 of them out of everybody in this entire your organization is doing what you've done and that you sponsored. Exactly the same. You're almost at 1,000. Okay, so now we're moving along here. Now we're going to go ahead and add, we'll say 50 people here. Now this can take you a year. It can take you 6 months. It can take you a year. Would you be comfortable making $2,145 a month and it took you a year to get here? Was that comfortable? Would you be happy with that right now? Let's say it took you a year.
Of course.
Okay. So we're moving forward. Okay. So 50 becomes 75. It will say a year and 6 months. Now you got 75 there, and you got 40 people here. Let's say a year and 6 months. Would you be happy with $3,705 every single month coming in?
Of course.
Okay, so it's a year and 6 months. I'm just giving you. Network marketing grows a lot faster than this, but I'm just giving you I would say realistic goal. Not realistically, it can happen in 30 days. It can happen in 6 months, because you know how network marketing is. Once a group of people get together and start working, there's no stopping them. They start recruiting like madmen, and they fill this thing up like crazy. Crazy Cash Club is going to fill this in one day when they come in. One day, this is all going to be filled, the entire thing, for the owners. And then whatever the team does, whatever their teams are going to do, it's going to happen. Now, that being said, this is the amount of income that is going to be attained. Now, let's say a year and 6 months. Let's say you did better than what I just showed you in the year 6 months. You have more than 145 plus 39 people in your organization. Times that by 3. You have more than that. So we'll say 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, we'll say 400 or 500 people in your entire organization, including your 3 people that you're matched with. They have to have the same. So you got to understand. So we'll say about 3, 4, 500 people, if you do the math right. Because remember, this is a 100% match on what they do. This is your structure, and also theirs looks the same. This is what this means. This is why I'm adding those people, because this times 3 equals what? 1, 2, 3, 4, a little over 400 and something, plus 39. You're looking at close to 500 people in your entire structure, and you're making this kind of money. That's not bad. That's great. That's a lot of money. San had how many people in your organization, San? And you were making what? I love hearing this.
I had 3,200.
And how much were you making?
Residuals, $32 a month.
3,200 people, $32 a month. I mean, that is something. I would be crying right now to see that amount of people.
Even in Rocket Residual, I had a close to 1,000 people, and I was hit my 14th level, and was making but $1,000 a month.
So you see what I'm saying? And look at 500 people. They're matching bonus. You're 3,300. You're already at 3,700. Now you want 7,500, right? So we're going to fill this up to 125. Okay. Now, and we're going to fill this up to. Let's see. We're going to fill this up to. We'll say 300. We're not going to go that high. We'll go to 300. Oh, we passed it. Sorry. We don't want that much money, right, Lena?
Yeah.
We don't want that much money.
Scared. That's a lot of money.
We don't want that much. We only want no. We're gonna go lower because we don't want that much. We only need 7,500. Change the percentage from 2 to 5. No, that's fine. We'll leave it at 3. We'll leave it at 3 because we're gonna make this work.
Sponsor to 5.
Yeah, we're not gonna do that. She wanted 3. We're gonna keep it. This is what you posted, so I'm gonna reach your goal. There we go. That's right. I am. There we go. Here you go, Lena. 75, 45. This is what you need to do. Is what you and your team need to do. 3 matching bonuses. So 3. So look at if you total up the calculator. All right. Now I'm gonna show you how this really works. Now you're looking at this and you're saying, okay, this is what I can make by yourself. If you fill this up by yourself, this is what you're making. Okay, I mean not the match. This is what you're making if you fill it by yourself. You're making 1,830 plus the 225. The bonus, this is what you're making. You're making something like that, right around that amount of money, because this is the matrix money. Now your matching bonus, because 3 people, because remember these 3 people are in your organization. Okay, these people are you're helping them, they're helping you, you guys are working together. But you have 3 legs out of the 5. 1, 2, 3 legs, and they all have 305 in their structure. So we're doing the math now. So that's 305 times 3.
900.
That's how many people you need to get to that. And you only need 3 people sponsored. That's not a lot of people. In network marketing. San, how many did you have?
I had over 1,000 and then 3,200 in the second one.
3,200 people. We'll go with the highest one. You think 3,200 people can fit into this thing? Of course they can. But you see what I'm saying? It doesn't take a lot of people to reach that kind of money. Now remember, ladies and gentlemen, this is monthly. This is not yearly. This is monthly. Okay, so 7,500. Let's do the math. 75.45 times 12. Let's say everybody stays in there for a year and does this exactly. This is what you're going to make for a year. Would you be happy making $90,540 a year on a network marketing company, tools company? But you know it's not going to be $90,540 for a long time because you're going to grow. You're going to grow. Eventually, you're going to max this out. You're going to max this compensation plan out. Okay? You're going to remember you only have 150 people here. Everybody, nobody's full. Your matrix is not full. Theirs is not full. But this is the amount of money you can make. Now let's fill it up. Let's fill it up. Yes, that's a lot of people. It's a lot of people to fill up, right? So you think. But you remember 3 matching bonus. Everybody, all 3 of your superstars did exactly the same and filled up theirs. All right. Remember, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people on your second leg, and out of all 5, 3 of them filled up their matrices because you referred them. Now let's do the math on how many people this is going to take. We got 780 times 3. That's 2,340 people. Is that a lot of people? No, not at all. Not to make almost $20,000 a month. That's not a lot of people. But think about it. That many people is it going to take for you? Excuse me. It is going to take for them all your 3 legs, 2,340, and then we could divide it by 3, and it'll come up to 780. You see what I'm saying? So I want you to make sure you guys understand how this all works. This is why the matching bonuses, whatever they do. But let's say you don't end up filling yours like this, but the leader did. Okay? Let's say the leader was able to do it. So we'll put only one leg was able to do it. Would you be happy with that? 9,585 monthly? Because only one leg out of those 5 were able to fill it? Of course you would.